Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our series of 32 teams in 32 days as we're heading to the 2026 NFL Draft as we are officially 12 days away from the big event. I am paying cashier alongside with.
Almost normal. Pissed off on those fuck ups.
Yeah, we have plenty of F ups already. But today we're heading from the NFC South to the NFC North. It was you, by the way. As today we're heading over to the Green Bay Packers. Last season in the cheese country was like another aged cheddar, except had a little rough spots thanks to a tie. Green Bay went 9-7-1 thanks to a tie with the Dallas Cowboys, which is basically 2 wins removed from 2024, but they still made the playoffs for the third straight season. But the Packers playoff run, Packoffs, was stopped by an old foe. They lost to Chicago 37-21 in the wild card round.
Yeah,
Never I thought I would say the Packers would lose to the Chicago Bears in a playoff game in 2026. Because it happened.
yeah. Thank you, Chicago, for beat up the fucking cheeseheads.
Yeah. And, yeah, coming off of their draft last year in their city, um, which was a great draft, by the way, besides the Shador Sanders drama. Um, but yeah, their city hosted a great draft, and I'm ready for Pittsburgh to host a draft as well in 12 days. But Green Bay had a lot of issues, especially how they freaking tied the game with Dallas. But they still made the playoffs, though. But they only had one chance to move on with the Bears, but it just didn't work out pretty well. So, Noble, who does the Packers need?
Okay, so the Packers need only a minimum of three positions at this point: tackle, D line, and corner.
Fair enough.
So most likely, two out of the three position needs is defense, which they desperately need. While the Packers generate interior pass rush production from Devontae Wyatt, the group struggled to consistently defend the run. As a unit, Green Bay's defensive tackles ranked 31st in PFF run defense grade of 30.6,
Hmm.
contributing to the fourth most rushing yards allowed between the tackles in the NFL. Adding a reliable interior run stopper would help stabilize the defense and raise its overall ceiling.
Hmm. Seems fair enough. Yeah, their defense needed a lot of help, especially with their wild card game loss to the Bears. So, yeah.
Oh shit.
Thanks to our friends over at USA Today via Packers Wire. To note, the Packers do not have a first round pick as they trade that pick to the Cowboys. And I believe this was based off the Micah Parsons trade. I'm not
Yeah, it's
sure.
from the Micah Parsons trade. It's from the Parsons trade. They don't pick until 52.
Yeah, 52 is insane. But Packers Wire did mock Derek Moore and Edge from Michigan for that 52nd pick. And then with the 84th, they mocked Dalen Everett, a cornerback from Georgia. And then 120, Dante Corleone, defensive tackle from Cincinnati. 160, Dallin Bentley, a tight end from Utah. Pick 236. What? Packers Wire, are you high?
What?
I mean, it makes sense because Malik Willis is gone. Jalen Daniels, a quarterback from Kansas.
I mean, you need a
I'm.
backup.
I mean, it makes sense because because right now the backups for Green Bay are Desmond Ritter and Kyle McCord. So I mean, it kind of makes sense. Um, and then 255 Carver Willis, a tackle from Washington. That seems fair enough. Now, what about A to Z Sports? Let's see what they have. A to Z Sports. Huh. So they think, um, the Packers will trade the 52nd and 120th to the Carolina Panthers for pick 83. Second and third round picks in 2027. Which is projected to be a much better class. That kind of makes sense. So basically they mocked pick 83, 84 to be back to back. So with 83 they have chosen Drew Shelton, a tackle from Penn State, and then 84, Bryce Lance, a receiver from North Dakota State. Oh, he is Trey Lance's brother. Oh my god.
What?
Bryce Lance is Trey Lance's brother. No wonder no wonder they went to the same school.
You're
Uh
fucking me right now.
I'm
Bryce
not fucking with you,
Lance.
dude. I'm not fucking with you. They went to the same exact fucking school. And they're brothers.
Bryce Lance. Bryce Lance is a college receiver for North Dakota State. He is a brother of Trey Lance.
Yep. Another sibling duo we found. First Trey Lance and uh Bryce Lance. Or first it was Stefano brothers in Utah. Now we got the Lance brothers in North Dakota State. Well, what do you know? Um, and then they also trade. So we traded the fourth round pick, and then they've also picked Dalen Everett from Georgia with 160. Pick 201, Rayshawn Benny, a DT from Michigan. Seventh round 236, Aaron Hall, a DT from Duke. And 255, Cameron Robertson, an edge from SMU. And that's it for A to Z
Yeah,
Sports.
I don't. I have 3 different players according to frickin' Tankathon.
Have at it, bud.
Oh boy, so 52nd, Tankathon actually have Green Bay mocked a cornerback. They select D'Angelo Ponce, a corner from Indiana.
Okay.
Then pick 84, they mocked LT Overton, an edge from Alabama.
Okay.
And then 120, there's another Alabama guy drafted, they mock draft, and it's Parker Brailsford, an offensive lineman from Alabama.
Hmm. That seems fair. But that seems fair. Um, the big question here for Green Bay is, can this defense be better? Because
I mean, since they added frickin' Parsons, I don't see why not.
I mean, honestly, like, hopefully Parsons stays healthy. Because didn't he get injured at some point during the season?
Parsons?
Yeah.
No, no, I don't think so. If I remember.
Um, because they could definitely add some more depth in defense. Because knowing them, I could see this team probably push into like the divisional round, like they did last season. But Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they'll choke again, and maybe they won't miss the playoffs because their offense is good. I'll give them that. Their offense is good with Jordan Young.
Jordan Love, not
Or
Young.
Jordan. Listen, I'm getting him and Bryce Young mixed up. All right, leave me alone. Jordan Love is a.
You can't cut that.
Don't
You
worry.
can't cut that
Don't
down.
worry. I'm not cutting that out. Yeah. Jordan Love fits so well with that Packers offense. So, yeah, mostly defense, and probably need to build up on some OL members. Probably because they struggled a little bit during that season, but seems fair. Biggest need? Defense, to say the least, especially the corners.
Yeah, especially for the motherfucking cornerbacks. Yes.
Yeah, but hopefully your draft goes well, Packers, and don't screw it up because you've already got a receiver in the first round in Golden, and John. One of my supervisors at my job loves this team. John, I hope your team does well this draft. Trust me, I hope they do well. But
But one person who does not want the Packers to do good, and that's Ross, who's a Bears fan.
yeah, but yeah, everyone, that is it for the Green Bay Packers. As we have one more team in the North, but they'll be eliminated much more later. But join us here tomorrow as we head back to the AFC with our AFC South champions who got eliminated early. Duval in the Jacksonville Jaguars, which, note, is partially owned by AEW president Tony Khan. So, yeah. We're going to talk some shit into this team, aren't we? Aren't we?
Yeah, mainly the fact they got eliminated by the fucking Bills, which is the team I fucking hate.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to that soon. But anyways, everyone, make sure when you do, like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel as always, ring the bell for contact from me on the channel. You'll see me and Noble on the rest of our podcast every single Monday at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And also his own podcast, Patriots Clubhouse. That will also be down below, description bar down below. But everyone, until then, always be the best in life. We'll see you guys all next time. Take care of yourselves. Have the rest of your day.
Yeah.
Trust someone out.
Money make the world go round. I'm trying to get it all right now. Everybody worry about the crown being. Look, homie, I'm the man right now. Talking to a peon, kind of time we on. Jump roll like the kind of take eons. Got a little buzz, it's time to go beyond. Can't look back, no time to hit rewind.